Let's talk about some fake Steam games.
Okay.
Over 800 games have been removed from Steam after a fake game scam came out.
I mean,
Did you look into this stuff at all?
I've seen that they were removing like fake Helldivers and stuff like that from the game.
Yeah. So it's
Or the Steam, sorry.
There was one developer put some games on Steam, right?
Yeah.
Years ago, whatever. They weren't great games. They did this thing where you get a bunch of fake reviews on it, and then you increase the price. You like put it down to like $0 or whatever. Get a bunch of fake reviews on it, and then increase the price to something astronomical, so no one can buy it. No one would want to buy it.
Yeah.
But then it puts you in this tier where you have a high-priced game with great positive results.
Yeah.
Rating, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so what this person did was that they changed the name of the game studio that was made for those games that were put on years ago.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, after they changed it 3 times, they changed it to an actual developer.
Mm-hmm.
And so it linked to that actual developer. And then they were able to, and they fully changed the entire game to be, Helldivers.
Oh,
they
okay.
changed it to they changed their developer to Arrowhead Studios. They changed the game page was completely cloned of Helldivers.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a game from like 3, 4, 5 years ago, whatever.
Yeah.
That has like 38 fake reviews on it. So it's mostly positive. It only has 38 reviews, but it looks official.
Yeah.
So people were buying that game and
being like, what? This install was 300 megs.
Yeah, it was like 75% off. It's like, what?
Yeah.
How does that even work? The game just came out.
Yeah.
And so they did that with a few games, even Valve games.
Oh, yeah. It's weird that they would allow you to do that.
Yeah.
Just whatever.
It's so strange that you could just change your studio to Valve.
Yeah. I guess it's probably like back in the day when they first allowed like, what did they call it? Steam Greenlight or something like that? Because at first Steam was just Valve games. And then they were like, you can let on published games with an actual publisher.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, not everyone can have a publisher. So we'll do this thing, Steam Greenlight, where you can vote. Everyone can vote on a game that'll get added to Steam.
Yeah.
And then they were like, you know what? Anyone can add a game to Steam.
Yep.
And that's where we're at now. But it's kind of crazy that there's like no like curation or like vetting of anything where they just let it go.
Yeah.
Or even like, you think there would be like a filter. Like you can't have your company name be Valve.
Yeah. It's like just anyone random can just be like, oh yeah, my company's actually Valve. This game is made by Valve, and they can just change it to Valve.
Yeah,
that doesn't make any sense that they would be able to do that.
So thankfully Steam's pretty good. They'll refund everybody and everyone will get their money back and whatever.
And these games only lasted for like tops 3 hours.
Yeah. But it's pretty crazy that you can just do that on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, games do change names sometimes.
Yeah.
Companies change names. So you have to allow it as a thing. But you think there'd be someone working at Valve to be like approving that sort of thing. But apparently not.
Yeah.
Or whoever was doing it was asleep at the wheel and just being like, accept.
Well, you'd think that the developer would have to make a developer account. And that developer account is, you only have certain users that can put the games into that developer name.
Yeah.
Right. So you'd think that there would be some kind of protection.
Well,
be like, hey, you're not part of Valve. You can't make your game.
I guess I didn't actually see it. Maybe it was like VA1 VE or something like that.
No, it's the actual thing. So when you click the developer name, it went to the actual page.
Oh, whoa. Crazy.
Yeah, it was wild.
That seems like a Steam problem then.
That's definitely a Steam problem. It's so wild that would actually let you do that. But yeah, after that, they found out, they went through and they found 800 more of them doing the same thing, and they just kiboshed those, removed them right out of Steam.
That's crazy.
Because when they first did it, you could only not gift the game or purchase the game or something like that. You could still like try and install it.
Okay.
But that only lasted a couple hours, and they just nuked the entire thing. They're like, nope, done. Get out of here.
Speedrun, getting your account banned.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
So that's really opened up some faults in the Steam thing, the Steam backend.
Yeah.
And they were having this. You could still get like they're talking about G2A Steam keys.
Yeah.
Because if you could still, some people would have bought those keys and then put them on G2A.
Oh yeah. So I wonder what if you put that key in, if it it says you're getting Helldivers.
Yeah, it says you're getting Helldivers, but you actually get the game that was, put up there for.
Because the game's probably still available.
Yeah.
Even though you can't purchase it.
Yeah. There was one Twitter user, I think, that said that they had bought like the mystery pack of G2A keys for like whatever. And it was all from the same developer, all those games.
Ew.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Gross.
Very.